Okay, I'm making this video for YouTube. My first time doing it. So anyway, this is my modified smoker. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a flex plate right there and smokes beautifully. I can put meat all the way across the top. I haven't cleaned it yet. It's kind of dirty. Every smoker that I have, I converted it to run on gas and wood. Here is my wood box that I put in the firebox. See how clean it is? No mess of charcoal or anything. And this is the way my wood box works. It's an ammunition box, which army ammo box, which you can see all my wood is in there. It'll take nice sized logs and close it up and lock it down like so, lock down, and put it in here and close it down. It's ready to smoke. Now let me see. Okay, back to recording. This is my file cabinet smoker. I see a lot of people making file cabinet smokers. None of them as efficient as this one. Up in the top chamber here, I can probably put 20 slabs of ribs. I have my rods that I take out in here. Each rod is almost 26 inches, 27 inches long, as you can see here. And I put the meat on the rods, put it back up in here like so, which I'm getting ready to smoke some ribs in a few minutes. And I have 2 of those rods, so I can fill this whole top cabinet up with meat. And as well, I have these drawers, one with the long stem thermometer that serves 2 purposes. I could either use this to gauge the temperature gauge in whatever drawer I'm smoking in, and also I can stick it in the meat if I have pork butts in this drawer, and in this in the third drawer I can have the temperature gauges going into the meat itself. Here, I'll open up this drawer and show you. And see, there's another one right there, goes all the way into the drawer. And I can check the temperature of the meat while the bottom drawer and the top drawer will have the temperature of the smoker. And amazingly, if you look at this deflector plate here, let me move the tank out the way. The deflector plate in here, as you can see, I have my big water pan down in there. And then on the bottom of the water pan, as you can see, is the deflector plate. Okay? And I could also cook on top of this grate also, ribs or whatever I want. That's flat. And down in the bottom is my firebox. Very neat and clean. I have my, what I call my smoke cap. All I do is put a large chunk of wood in the smoke pan. The gas burner is right under it. It heats this smoker up very nicely. It's one of those high pressure burners that you get on a turkey fryer or something like that. Put that on, put your chunk of wood in, large chunk of wood, put that over the top, close it, or light it up and close it, and she's almost ready to go. Now I'm gonna stop this video right now because I wanna get it all on one. So what I'm gonna do is actually show you the meat in the smoker and show it lit up and smoking. So we'll be back in a second. Continuing, this is what I'm getting ready to smoke, these ribs and some chicken over here. And I'll open up the cabinet and show you. Plenty of smoke coming out of there. Each drawer has plenty of smoke. The most efficient file cabinet smoker I've seen yet on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off, load it up, and show you how it's working. And here you have it. And here you have it. I'm now recording again. I'll show you the meat that I put up in the top chamber. There it is. The chicken's hanging. I mean, I've seen nobody design theirs like this. I could put so much meat up in this top chamber. I could hang sausage. I could smoke whatever I want up there, jerky or whatever. And I got my actually have my apple juice in the pan now, right there. You can see all the smoke. You can see it smoking. Smoke really nice, light smoke. And here is the smoke pan smoking on the bottom. And one thing about my file cabinet smoker is everybody else is using those little Coleman tanks. How long can you smoke with one of those? I could take this right now with this 5-gallon tank. This thing will get 30 hours of smoking on each tank, or better, or a little better. I can take this 1 5-hour tank. I can get it like it is right now. Now, right now it's about 175 degrees, which it's going to go up because I just had all the doors open. I can go up to 225 and it'll hang right there, no problem. And I could go in the house, watch TV if I had brisket on here or whatever I had on here. I could go watch TV, do whatever I had to do, go run errands, and never have to worry about anything. I just put enough water in the apple juice in the water pan, and I'm good to go. I don't have to watch it. There's no charcoal mess, and this is all done with propane and a little firebox made out of a pot and a little pie pan. And I mean, I get a big chunk of wood in there, and this thing will smoke for probably, I can get out of that one chunk of wood about 6 or 7 hours of smoking. And there you have it. Jerry's file cabinet smoker. Matter of fact, I got a gauge in each one of the drawers. And there it is. I'll show you right now. It's at 175. And I'm gonna turn it up or move the pot out of the way a little bit, and that'll make the heat go up. And it's about where I want it set. It's climbing now. It's kind of climbing up towards the 200 mark. So there you have it. A perfectly built file cabinet smoker. Got the vent on top, and it smokes beautifully. I smoked 2 turkeys in here over the weekend, and they couldn't believe how it tastes. So there you have it. File cabinet smoker. The best one that you'll see out there on YouTube yet. Holler at you later. Okay, back again. And I'm just taking a picture of some of my other smoker I made. This is I think a 300-gallon tank on a dual axle trailer. I made this one, and it's the granddaddy of my smokers. You probably can see it back there now. My cabinet smoking. Well, let me walk back here. It's just smoking away. I just came back from taking my wife to the doctor and dropping her off, and she's just smoking beautifully. And let's see what degrees it's at. Okay, yep, that's where I want it. 225 degrees. There it is. Well, I don't know if you can see it real good, but 225 there in that drawer. That's on the top smoker cabinet. 200 and about the same in the second drawer. And in the third drawer, about the same in the third drawer. And in the fourth drawer, about the same in the fourth drawer. Or maybe a tad less. So the way I designed this thing, the way I made it, all the drawers, you can cook in all of them. I have no hot spots. And it just cooks very nicely. As you can see, the smoke is coming out very nicely and cooking very nicely at a perfect temperature. And I could leave this thing, if I had something that took 20 hours to cook, I could walk away from it, and every 6 or 7 hours I change a log. One chunk. That's how efficient it is. One chunk. Now, people say when they have smoke coming out of doors and stuff, well, maybe I got this vent closed. Let me see if I got it closed open. Okay, it was closed. It was kind of closed. And that's, well, let me see. Okay, it was closed. It wasn't closed all the way, but it was. Now it's open. And now you don't see any smoke coming out of the doors. It's all coming out of the top. All coming out of the top. And it's just a light blue haze of smoke, which is really what you want when you're smoking. And this is a perfect smoking file cabinet smoker. I mean, it's beautiful. It smokes beautiful. And no mess in the bottom, no charcoal and all that mess. And I have, as you can see, I have the burner mounted right in the front right there. I mean, people might think it's ugly, but big deal. It's neat, and it works great. The same thing with my smoker over here. Can't get a lot. It doesn't have a large capacity, but it smokes very well. And I can do the same amount of time smoking on this one as I can do on this one. So I can light them both off and I don't have to worry about them. I can go take care of my business and do what I have to do. And don't worry about it. Now here, I have a bunch of junk on here, toilet paper and stuff, what I was cleaning my rods off with, and apple juice. But this right here is my griller. It's what I grill on, which I do very little of. I'm actually thinking about selling this thing because I don't hardly do any grilling. I've been smoking forever, and that's my thing. So I'll come back as it get done. I'll show you what the meat looks like. So see you in a bit. Well, as you can see, it's dark now. She's still smoking. You can see that. Well, let's see what they look like. Dang, that looks good, doesn't it? Look at that chicken. Look at them ribs, just look awesome. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's what it's all about, people. And I got my saw right here. Let me move this pot out the way. Here's my saw right here where I cut my wood up. I go buy logs and cut my own chunks or leave them whole for my big smoker, however I want to do it. It's just a beautiful life smoking meat. I love it. We'll see you later. Well, I'm walking around here, coming around, and let's see, it's dark now. It is really dark. And she's still smoking. Getting a little lighter on the smoke now, though. I'm gonna have to put probably another chunk in it. And let's see how it looks. Temperature done climbed up there to about 275 because I turned it up. I want to speed it up. But I just wanted to show something here. What the heck is that? Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Look at how they look now. Very good. See, if you know how to smoke, I'm cooking with red oak and I did a little hickory. And some people that I see cook with red oak, this stuff is all dark, their meat's all dark. If you know how to smoke and the right amount of moisture put on them, you'll never have to spray them. I haven't sprayed these once. And look at the juice around. I'll open it, look at all that juice on them. Look how juicy they are. Look how juicy that chicken is. I haven't sprayed them one time because I know how to build the water pan and just where it should be, where to just keep everything moist. You never even have to spray this stuff. So, and what is my temperature here? 225, 225. Same down here. Same down here. Okay. Once again, I'm out. There's the finished product. Here's the finished product. Just bursting with flavor. I done already tore one rib off here. But here it is. Now this is the rib. I haven't taken the chicken off yet. I'll take it off in a minute. But this is the finished product. Just awesome.